Over to the newsroom area and see what's happening there with Channel 4 Newsroom.
That's right. We're going to go over to Melissa Holmes for our desk check. Morning, Melissa.
Yes, we are in the newsroom area. That's right, John.
Yeah. Is it Area 51?
Yeah.
What area is it?
We're working on a lot of things today. It was a very, very busy weekend. A lot going on.
It was.
And Luke is following up on an investigation that he started years ago.
Yeah, he just told me it was started in '07. You might recall. He went out to we heard there was a bad bridge in Lancaster on Cemetery Road. So Luke was on a roll showing us some real bad bridges in Western New York and how they really needed to be repaired. So he went out there and the thing was really falling apart. So he went out and interviewed an engineer from RIT who said, this bridge is falling apart. Well, you might recall then Senator Volker heard what we reported and called the engineer a bohunk, which raised a lot of issues because it's a derogatory term. And anyway, fast forward to today, the state is shutting down the bridge and closing the road, and they're going to fix it. So, you know, Luke, good job. You know, so we're going to be out there.
It only took 5 years, but it's getting done.
Yeah.
And that's the important thing.
Yep.
All right, what else are we working on?
Well, I mean, you said it, the weekend was incredibly busy. The stories that are really crying out for follow-up, especially the manhole cover that wasn't on the road in Niagara Falls, and somebody's pedaling along and falls in and dies. You know, the question remains, who was responsible for leaving it open? You know, was it the city or somebody working for the city or somebody not connected with the city, and what can be done about it to make sure this doesn't happen again? So, you know, the family's retained a lawyer, and there really is no surprise to hear that either. And of course, Sergeant James Hackemer, the story on Friday night was just absolutely incredible to hear. After this amazing story of survival and losing his legs in the war and coming back and battling through all that to die on a roller coaster at Darien Lake. The obvious questions are, should someone with no legs be allowed on a ride like that can really propel you, and whether or not the rules are in place to disallow it, and whether from here on forward they should be disallowed. I mean, those are questions that need to be asked. In the meantime, the family, of course, is grieving, and the funeral is set for Thursday. We just got this information thanks to Mike Courtney, our producer. The funeral's Thursday at Gowanda Assembly of God at 11 a.m. So I know there's a lot of folks out there that are going to want to go to that. So there you go. It's 11 a.m. Thursday for the Hackemer family.
All right. Anything else, Russ?
The Crab Shack, Joe's Crab Shack, the first of its kind, and the first time in New York State, you were telling me. We don't have Bass Pro, but we have the Crab Shack. Well, people are waiting in line all night for crab meat. I mean, I used to wait in line for Sabres tickets, but imagine if you're number 101 and only 100 people. You know, do you then say, well, you know, I think I'm just going to go home, or do you try to talk somebody into giving up their spot? I mean,
the first 100 in line get free crab for a year. A bucket of crab a month for a year. So that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, that's expensive.
But don't plan on going there now. I'm sure that the 100 people in line are already there.
Absolutely.
Sure. But plan on going there to get some, at least pay for some good crab, I'm sure.
That's what I'm hearing.
It's really good. I've never eaten there.
We'll have to try it.
Good. All right, thanks so much. Log on to WIBB.com. Tune into News 4 at noon, 5 and 6 for those stories and much more. Back to you.